Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kicks. On today's episode, we have a special guest, my wife. And she has to ask me a very important question, and a question I get asked all the time.
Absolutely. Michael, where on earth do you find these sneakers without costing us an arm and a leg?
Well, it's a very good question. And again, I can't spend $100 to $200 on a pair of shoes anymore until one of those nice sneaker companies wants to sponsor her.
Come on, bring it down.
Cooking with Kicks. But there are four major places that I go for my sneakers. Number 4 would be Marshall's. I got a pair of Jordan 2009s for like 50% off. Number 3 would be Ross. I got a pair of Jordan 11 cleats there for 20 bucks. They retail for 120. Number 2 would be Finish Line. There's too many shoes to count for Finish Line.
It's true.
And number 1 would be Nike outlets.
I dread going to the outlets because we always come home with sneakers.
Yes, and she loves them. But anyway, I was in a Nike outlet without her a couple of days ago, and they had a sale on the clearance wall for an extra 20% off is where I picked up these. These are Russell Westbrook's first signature sneaker. They're Jordan Why Not 0.1s. And I was thinking to myself, what recipe would go well with Russell Westbrook's game? And he's a dynamite player, explosive, and I couldn't think of anything better than Boom Boom Shrimp.
And I couldn't agree more because he makes it gluten-free for me to be able to enjoy. My belly's very happy.
So we're gonna get to the recipe. We'll get back to the shoe, and this is the last time you'll see her on this episode.
Bye, everyone.
So let's get to the recipe. What we're gonna need for this recipe, for the Boom Boom Shrimp, we're gonna need 1 pound of shrimp, half a cup of mayo, 1/4 cup sweet Thai chili sauce, 1/2 cup of buttermilk. We're gonna use the buttermilk to soak the shrimp. 3/4 cup of cornstarch. That's what we're gonna use to dredge it. Also a little salt and pepper in there for seasoning. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of sriracha. So let's get to the cooking. So we're gonna take our 1/2 cup of mayo, put it in the bowl. Make sure you get all the mayo out of there. And we're gonna take our 1/4 cup of sweet Thai chili sauce. Get all that out of there. And then we're gonna take our 1/4 teaspoon of sriracha. And then we're just gonna mix all that up. Make sure we get all the ingredients combined nicely. And now let's dredge the shrimp. So once the buttermilk is soaked in the shrimp for about 5 to 10 minutes, I drain. And then we start breading the shrimp, like so. Make sure it's evenly covered. And once we have them fully breaded, it's off to the oil. So once the oil gets to the proper temperature, we'll put in our shrimp and cook for 1 to 2 minutes. And once they're cooked, we'll mix it in with the sauce. And we're back with Russell Westbrook's first signature shoe under the Jordan brand. And they're amazing. They're one of the best Jordan shoes that I've put on basketball-wise in a while. The first thing I love is the colorway. It's called Orange Pulse with Hyper Royal, which is basically a play on the Thunder colorway, except the orange is a little more peachy. The fit is locked down. If you're a guard and you're looking for a shoe so you don't roll your ankles, if a lot of lateral movement, these shoes are the way you want to go. Cushion, it's got a full Zoom air unit and one of the most comfortable basketball shoes I've put on in a while. Really is. So I mean, if you're in the market for a good basketball shoe, and right now the prices for them are, going down. This is where I would go. I mean, you can't beat the price and the amount of shoe you're getting for the price. So once the shrimp is cooled, we dump in, we mix the sauce with the shrimp, make sure it gets evenly coated, and then we'll plate. And there it is, Boom Boom Shrimp. Now the best part, we get to try the Boom Boom Shrimp. Sorry I'm using my hands, but still got tails on them. That's a fantastically quick and easy appetizer. It's nice and crunchy, you got that heat. Overall, just a very good, quick appetizer for when you have friends and family over. Before I go, I have to send a huge thank you to my brother from another mother, Carlos Arrea. He's the superintendent at Belle Reve Golf Course, and if you don't know, Belle Reve hosted the PGA's 100th championship this past weekend, and we were his special guests. And I don't know if you've ever been to a golf event. It was my first time, and what it takes to get a golf course ready and that level is amazing. Carlos and his team, were basically running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep to get that event to what you saw on TV. And I can't thank him enough for giving me and my wife the opportunity to be there and share in this special day. But until next time, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Just remember, the views are on you. And if you guys enjoy what you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see on the channel, please post it down below.